Christmas, everybody. Hold on, let's get our cheers going. Got to get the cheers. Psych out the camera at the same time. All right, so hope you guys had an awesome Christmas. Figured I didn't get a chance to work out earlier today, so why not actually stream to you guys and get a live workout in together. I'm also going to be showing you the Christmas gift that I got, which I'll highlight here in a little bit. Let me know what you guys think about that. We got the Oculus Quest 2. I kept it simple. I only got one game on it right now, the boxing game. Definitely a lot of fun. I'm going to use that as part of the warm-up. We're going to get into a posterior chain workout. We also got a duck race, or a Santa race, I should say, going down. But before I do that, I'm just going to drop some messages here in the chat. Again, we're going to be streaming across multiple platforms. So I'll be checking the comments on my monitor as well as on Amazon in between my sets. So make sure you guys are hitting the chat, hitting the comments, all that good stuff. And I'll be back probably tomorrow with my cousin Gina to get some more streaming going on the Coach Mike channel. So check that out as well. Hey, y'all. So while we're doing that, let's get our messages going. And again, let me know how you guys' Christmas was. What are you guys doing? Any of your favorite gifts, feel free to drop it. And then I'm actually going to write out the workout while we're live here. If you guys want me to share that in the chat, I'll happily share that as well. And yeah, we're just going to have a good old time. Kind of get some work in, you know what I mean? So I'm going to say duck race, even though it's a Santa race. You guys know what I'm talking about, though. Bam, we'll drop that in here. Also, feel free to say hey, drop by. I always love hearing from you guys, especially if you caught any of the prior streams with me and cousin Gina. Let me know what you guys think, if you like seeing those. Yeah, y'all, have some fun. Got to be honest, I'm a little sore. Not going to lie. Crushed a nice lower body workout, a leg day workout yesterday with my brother-in-law. Shout out to Jen Michael. A good time. So I'm going to get my hydration on here for a second with the Rumbler. I should say the Yeti Tumbler Rambler 30 ounce. Spot on. Now, oh, what's going on, Marina? Hey, hey. I got you in for the Santa race. Kaden, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Got you both in. So what we'll do is when we come back, let me actually write this out. Make sure you guys are here live. I'm going to pull up my Santa race kind of spreadsheet here so that you guys can actually join in because you got to be here. We're going to do a live roll call when it's time to actually do the Santa race. I'll do it at the end of my workout. So make sure you guys are also hanging around. But Kaden, Marina, thank you for the follow. It's greatly appreciated. I got you both in for the duck race. Just going to drop your names in here. And how's your Christmas, by the way, guys? Merry Christmas. What are you guys doing right now? Did you already have all the fun and anticipation you were expecting? You still got anything you're looking forward to? What's like the day after Christmas looking like for everybody too? I'm always curious, like what everyone's doing the day after Christmas. All right, so let me pull this bad boy up here. Boom. Get our spread on. All right, let's get this minimized. We'll get that dropped down. We're getting it rocking here, y'all. We're getting it going. All right, we got the duck race. I mean, I should say Santa race, right? We got our Santa race ready to rock. I'm going to actually pull up the chat or pull up my live stream as well so I can see the chat on my screen. Whoa, don't mind that. But yeah, all right, let's get into it. So I'm going to highlight the Need Spiral Notebook. This is what I always use to write out my workouts and track everything. I'm a big fan of writing out workouts. Now, however you want to do it. You don't have to necessarily write out your workouts. You can use an app, but as long as you're tracking it and you're documenting it, that's a really important piece. Because then you have a plan going into the workout. And this is, I was talking to Jen Michael, my brother-in-law, we were working out yesterday, and he made an interesting point. It's like there's always a balance trying to have between physical and mental and going into training, basically not letting the other one give it on the other. So sometimes, again, your mind might want to quit or your body might want to quit. And there's a balance, obviously, knowing when to pull back. But it's saying, hey, I have a plan. This was the plan. It's within my physical means to do them, either because I've done it before or you had someone write it up for you or you work with a coach. And that's a really big component. So it's just a matter of like showing up, sticking to the plan. That's like a really, really big variable. So with that being said, we're going to write my posterior chain day. We're going to go through, you know what I'm going to do? We got 5x5 trap bar deadlift. deadlift. I'm going to modify the weight on that because, again, a little sore. I'm also going to highlight the bit. So I got the Mead Spiral Notebook. Let's see if we got an inlink coupon. I'm always checking the inlink coupons for you guys. I'm always curious. And I'm imagining because it's Christmas, some of the coupons that are normally there may not be there. It doesn't look like we have an inlink coupon for either of those. So let me just kind of write up the workout. We're going to get into the fun. If you guys have questions, feel free to let me know in the chat. Again, we got the Santa race going down. Caden and Marina, I already got you in. And yeah, we're just going to have fun, y'all. Get that workout in. Again, I'm also going to be using the Oculus that I just got in as part of the warm-up. So that'll be a nice little fun variation. We're going to go pull-ups. I'm going to do an eccentric focus pull-up. So I'm actually going to use some plates to step up to the bar and then focus just on the eccentric part. We'll get into what that means. Eccentric. We're supersetting that with Pendlay rows. Row. Boom. Then we have our dumbbell rows. Dumbbell row. And then we got med ball slam. Got it. We're gonna have some fun, y'all. I forgot about the rotational med ball slam. Then we're bringing it home. Dips, kickbacks, and we got some bicep fun. Reader curls. All right. Let's get into it, y'all. So we got the workout laid out, and now let's get into kind of the meat and potatoes. I'm also going to be going over not just, again, the workout, but I'm also going to be going into some meal prep kind of tips, going through the checklist. Let me know if there's any issue with the audios. This is the last time I'm probably actually going to end up using my OBS box. I'll actually highlight that really quick before I get into the rest of the fun. This is probably going to be one of the last times I stream with the OBS box. I got a new camera, which I also have here in the carousel. We'll dig into later. This thing is great for this kind of stream for me, is being able to be able to move and not have to worry about like, oh, I have to change the angle of the camera, all that kind of fun stuff. So that's something I'm probably going to miss, and I'm probably going to work it in from time to time, but just not as heavily. So yeah, I wanted to highlight that. So with that being said, let's get right on into the fun, y'all. I also got my 2-in-1 compression men's athletic shorts on, so we'll dig into that. I'll give you guys kind of a play-by-play during the workout, the end of the workout, how they're feeling. I've used these before. I absolutely love them. One of the cool things about these is it has this little loop here on the back, which is great for a shirt or a towel, anything that you want to hold there. You don't have in your pockets or have in your hands. You have to like tuck it into the shorts, which is also a sweet feature. So yeah, without further ado, let me see if I got my bike here. We're going to get onto the assault line. We're going to get our work going. I'm going to do a 4-minute round. Just kind of get rocking here. And yeah. Again, this one I'm going to be doing more focused on the workout for the first part, and then I'll do like more talking and digging into once the workout's over. But for now, I'm going to get my work with y'all. And again, feel free to join in if you want. If you have the equipment, if you don't, feel free to jump in on the fun. And even again, guys, every week I want to do these live streams, both on the LOF channel as well as on my Coach Mike, which you guys can feel free to join in on. And I'm thinking about starting maybe like a newsletter or something where I'll share the workouts we're going to do every week. You guys can join in on that. You guys let me know. Let me know in the chat what you think. And I'm excited too to be able to use the Oculus for part of the warm-up too. I'm going to lay out the room here. We got some fun with that. Kid and Marina, how's your Christmas, by the way? Merry Christmas. Good, that's what I like to hear, Marina. Did you get all the gifts you want? What was your favorite gift this year? Maybe either favorite gift that you got or favorite gift that you were able to give. Take either one. Now we're going to go backwards. The thing I love about this style of bike, whether it's the assault bike, the echo bike, or any kind of integrated variation similar to elliptical, that's gonna have upper and lower body, is exactly that. You get to warm up your upper and your lower body together. I'm a big fan of efficiency, and these types of equipment can be super efficient for aerobic activity, high intensity interval training, obviously warm-ups, doing individual single sessions, integrating into circuit training, and the different programs it has here. So you don't even have to really know much of anything when it comes to programming with workouts or having a plan. You can just literally hit one of the settings, and I'll have predetermined time to tell you when to work, when to rest. You have targets and metrics to aim for. It's good stuff. All right, we got just over a minute left, y'all. Again, guys, keep in mind, on the 30th of December, Gina and I, my cousin Gina and I, we're going to stream together. We're going to do a duck race, which however many people we have in the duck race, that's how big the Amazon gift card amount will be. So if we have 100 people in the duck race, $100 giveaway, or $100 gift card. So if we have 1,000 people show up for the duck race, you have $1,000. However many people show up for it, that's what the winner gets. So mark it on your calendar, December 30th, and tell your friends. Put it on your calendar. It's going to be a good one. So now we're just kind of, again, I got my 4 minutes in. It's the last 15 seconds. Got this just to get, again, to warm the heart rate up. I want to just play. We're going to do one round with my Oculus. So I wanted to just do it. Also, I thought it would be fun as far as the workout goes. And for you guys to be able to, honestly, I just want to be able to play with it. I just got it, and I purposely got it for fitness and for some of the integrations there. So this is going to be a really fun one. All right. So as you guys can kind of hopefully hear and tell, kind of got my heart rate up a little bit. I'm going to highlight the Dorilo smartwatch because we're going to use this to track my steps, my calories, and the workout itself. This is a great tool to leverage. I'm a huge fan of it. And for the price point right now, it's $50, which is a great price, especially across the board for any kind of product in this market. This is an awesome price point. I've used it for, I want to say it's been almost 6 months now. Absolutely love it. I'm a huge fan. Have zero issues with it. And now I'm fortunate and transparent with you guys. I get a bunch of these products for free to be able to just demonstrate and give my honest opinion. And this one it's been a solid one. I even had another one sent out to me that was like, didn't work right out of the box. And I always share that with you guys. So now let's highlight. I'm actually going to see if we got an inlane coupon really quick and see an additional discount. And there is an inlane coupon for the Dorilo smartwatch. It's 8% off. So that's a nice little bonus savings right there. And let's check the Quest 2. I got the 126 gigabyte one. I don't see an inlane coupon. Watch, if there was an inlane, but I didn't use it because we just got this one for me as a Christmas gift. So I already kind of have it somewhat set up. It's really an easy setup, though, to be honest with you guys. I set it up with my brother-in-law's. Simple. The only thing I probably have to do now is just connect it to my actual Wi-Fi. I'm just going to turn it on and map out the room. So that's another cool feature about it, is just having it just kind of map the room so you're not going to run into things. Steve, I see you. I got you in for the Santa race. Thanks for the follow as well. Appreciate you, Steve. Got you in. So I'm basically going to use the boxing game to warm up. It's just going to have me probably connect to my Wi-Fi and leg out, all that fun stuff. So I'm going to create Guardian. Let's look at the floor here. Bingo, confirm. So we're going to kind of just map out what I do and don't want to run into here. This is another cool part. Like I'm literally just tracing out the area that I want to be able to move within to make sure I'm not going to hit anything or run into anything or anything like that, which is a super cool feature. Bam, confirm. I have all this set up. Now I'm just going to connect it to the Wi-Fi and we'll get rocking. Open Wi-Fi settings. Simple. And it's like, I'm sure in the beginning, like I'm still not 100%, like I I can use obviously the controllers for typing stuff, and I'm not as smooth as I probably would like to be. But over time, I imagine that's going to also change. But it's still super cool. And again, I'm just going to do this probably for like 5 or so minutes, just get a nice warm-up round in. And then I'll be checking the chat. So if you guys have questions, hit the chat. Follow. It's greatly appreciated. All right, there we go. We should be all rocking. Let's get ready to play, y'all. I think the Wi-Fi's all set up. Let's put it to the test right now. Bam. All right, so we got a weigh in. This is the cool part. It's like a weigh in to just get the fight preps and all that fun stuff. And again, it starts off easy, and you can build up, and you can select the different challenges. So I'm actually going to do a straight up fight. We're going to do 3 rounds. I think we got normal. Ooh, let's go. Let's go with like a tough. I'm going to go endurance. I haven't done this level yet, so we'll start match. As you can see, it's just like touch base, so moving your hand in a certain position. Start it up. All right, so we got 90-second rounds. I'm going to go for 3. I think it should be 3, actually. All right, let's see what we got. Let me know what you guys think, too, how this looks. Because I haven't even seen myself doing this yet. So I think, oh, I got stuff in the corner. Okay, that's not cool. Boom. There we go. There's the continue, and now we're rocking. So the cool thing, or maybe cool, maybe not so cool, is like there is slight differences between this program and like how I would normally box as far as like where I would keep my hands. Like here, I don't traditionally strike like that. I keep more maybe here, and the protection's a little bit different. Protecting to the head versus protecting to the body, and like how strikes land. But it is cool as far as like the timing, the feel, get the whole body work. That's one thing I can't recommend enough, y'all, in real life as well as in the game. Work the body. The body will always open things up. Ooh. And if you guys are on Oculus, if you have the Quest, let me know. I'm down to play with you guys live. That could be a fun one. Ooh, just leaving the body open. Oh, easy. Head movement, I still haven't kind of gotten down as effectively. Ooh, okay, come on. All right, so we got about 20 seconds on this first one. On the angles forward. So one thing I wonder too is like, can they sense if I'm in a southpaw or orthodox stance? And does that matter to the computer? You got 2 seconds. Oh, all right, so I'm not sure if that's actually going to be a full, just 1 round, or if it's going to, yeah, it's just a 1 round, nice little warm up. So now it's making a decision. You get your decision, and oh, yeah, that's always just fun. All right, so kind of cool, y'all. Figured that would be a fun time. And what's going on? Merry Christmas, by the way, Steve. So that's just a little bit of fun, y'all. I'll be probably playing with that more tomorrow, as well as different stages of the workout. I wanted to share that with you guys because I thought it was kind of fun. And then what's going on? I see you guys on YouTube. Oh, I'm not going to be able to pronounce those names. But I appreciate you guys dropping by, saying hey, all that good stuff. Merry Christmas, Steve. So now, let's get into the meat and potatoes of the workout. We're going to get our trap bar deadlift on. We're going to get into the pull-ups, a lot of posterior kinetic chain work. But before I do that, I'm actually going to, again, warm up my scapula, shoulder blades a little bit more. Whoop. I'm going to get my pull-up bands. These are also going to come in handy for other types of pull-up variations. So these are super versatile as far as bands and being able to move them, which I'm a huge fan of. So I'm going to go for 25 reps. Hold on, this is probably super bright for you guys. Let me drop this down. You guys don't need to see that bright light in the face. Just going to keep that down here, just so we can get some lighting. All right, so I'm going 25. Again, I have my pronated grip, so palms facing away. And the thing I like about these pull-up assist bands, again, you can use them for pull-ups. You can use them even for like deadlifting, for squatting, for bench. You can use it on your squat rack. But you can also use them if you're like traveling and on the go. You can get a killer workout with just your pull-up resistance bands. I also have a resistance band set in Carousel, which is great and super versatile as well. But this one I can't recommend enough. This is one of like the top 5 picks I would say I recommend to clients the most. It's the Smart Scale resistance band set. dumbbells, foam roller, and like that's probably like the most important ones I'll recommend. All right, so I kind of lost track. I'm gonna say that's 16, 17, so I kind of know what it feels like at this point. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So again, guys, stay tuned because I'm going to be doing the Santa race. Comment Santa in the chat. Also, if you haven't already, please feel free to follow. It's greatly appreciated. I'm going to be doing the Santa race at the end of the workout. So I think the workout's probably going to take me about an hour, maybe less, maybe more, hour 15, maybe 45 minutes. So just stay tuned. Keep hanging in there. Hit me with questions. Steve, also, how was your Christmas, by the way? Let me know. I always love hearing from you guys, man. Hope it was well. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And I'm also going to share with you guys 16. A new camera that I got, which is going to be replacing the one I'm using right now, which I'm really excited about. 20, 5 more, 21, 2, 3, 4, 25. All right, so now we're going to bust out the trap bar. I'm going to get that work in. So I'm going to actually highlight the trap bar in the chat as well. All right. So we got, again, our trap bar. They actually have some pretty solid deals as well right now on some of the plates. I have the balance from plates, so I'm going to highlight those as well as I go through all this fun stuff. First, we're going to highlight the Hulk Fit Olympic trap bar. This one has 11% off right now, and I'll check for an ending coupon once I kind of get rocking with the workout and get some rest periods in between. Again, if you guys have questions, anything like that, feel free to let me know. So we're only going to start nice and light with just 45s on each side. Kind of get our first set being like a warm-up set. And then we'll start to kind of get to work. Again, I got a 5x5 program. So 5 sets, 5 reps. The focus of this is a combination of power and strength, at least for this part of the workout, while also the rest of my auxiliary movements are going to be 3 by 8 to 10, which is more of a strength and hypertrophy range. So it's getting a nice balance of developing strength and power while also maintaining and stimulating muscle size and mass. All right. Down 1. And this is also where I go back to, again, having my notebook. I like to write down all my weights just so I can kind of track it, all that fun stuff. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. And again, I'm also rocking the 2-in-1 men's athletic shorts. These are pretty sweet as well. This is going to take about 30 to 60-second rest. That's also why I like the Gorilla smartwatch. I got a timer. I can set my timer to make sure I'm taking the right rest period and then get right back to it. Now, pretty much for the rest of the weight rounds, I'm going to be adding 35. Right now, I've got the balance from plates, 31% off. Check them out, y'all. Check them out. And then when my grip starts to get a little sweaty, I've also got my squeaky cheeks chalk. Keep those hands nice and dry to keep my grip on them, which I'll highlight later. This one's definitely a clutch one. All right, we got about 15 seconds, so I'm pretty much going to get right back into round number 2. Let's get that work, y'all. All right, round 2 again, same dealio. We can take our minute rest. Hit me with questions, guys. If you guys have questions, feel free to hit the chat. I always love hearing from you guys. Now, this is where the clamps become important. I'm going to highlight the clamps because now as I go up in weight, you can tell I'm kind of bouncing the weight, not as focused on the eccentric, focus more on the speed and the concentric aspect of the lift. So having a good set of clamps, trap bar, regular barbell, whatever movements, especially as the weight starts to add up, becomes very important. It's a simple investment, y'all, but it pays you dividends. It only takes you to mess up and drop weight off your bar once, hopefully before you're like, all right, I'm never gonna let that happen again. Just checking the chat here. So again, also feel free to hit the chat, guys, both here on Amazon as well as all the other streaming platforms. Always love hearing from you guys. All right, let's check our time. I gotta write that down. It's go time. All right, it's go time. This is gonna be our working weight now. We're right at about 290. There we go. All right, so now it's the fun. We're at set number 3. This is where I start to add in the chalk. It's about our 1 minute. Ooh, I'll highlight that Squeaky Cheeks chalk for you guys as well. Get the chalk highlighted so you guys can see what's up here. Definitely, listen, if you guys are lifting and you're not using straps, and even if you are, like, I prefer not to use like assisted bands or things when it comes to grip. For the most part, to try and challenge and develop my grip. Now, grip is your limiting factor, and you notice it affecting how much total weight you can lift. I do recommend like getting straps, getting on your chalk, whatever it is, to help you lift more. Because ultimately, the more you can lift within secure and technical fashion, the more stimulus you're gonna get for your muscles, the more results and growth you're gonna ultimately get, which is an important piece. I imagine you guys are doing this for results, not just to waste time, right? All right, round 4. Whoa. There we go. All right, that's set 4, y'all. One more, y'all. Set our 1 minute timer. And again, if you guys want to get in on the duck race, comment Santa. It's really, I'm calling it a Santa race because it's Christmas today, y'all. I'm also checking to see if we got any inlink coupons, whether it's for the Squeaky Cheeks, for the shorts, or for the trap bar weights, or any of the fun stuff I was just highlighting here. So let's go through it. I do see an inlink coupon for the men's athletic shorts. We got 5% off, so you're definitely going to want to check those out. We do have a markdown on the Cloud Fitness clamps. I don't see any extra inlink coupons, though, for the trap bar or the plates, but figured I'd at least check for you guys. See, good. I'll go back to the shorts just so you guys can see how these kind of move. And they're not restricted. That's a big thing I like to look for my shorts or pants or anything I want to wear working out. Does it feel complementary to what I'm doing, or does it feel restrictive? Also, there is like a sense of, am I comfortable? Not just restrictive, because if you're not comfortable in what you're wearing, it's just gonna make the work, especially if you're trying to get into the habit, try to make it as easy as possible to get to the workout and get it done. Wear things that are comfortable, do it at a time that works, be consistent, all those fun things. All right, ready? Let's get one more. There we go. There's our 5. All right, so now we're getting pull-ups, y'all. On my 1 minute timer. So what we're focusing on with the pull-ups now, 3, 4, 5, is we're doing the eccentric phase. Come on over here with me. What do I mean by that? Let's get this chalk out of the way. So I'm gonna set up my plates right here. And what I'm gonna focus on is the lowering phase of the lift. I'm not worried about the concentric because I'm trying to challenge myself for getting more reps done, a little bit more hypertrophy. So the eccentric lowering phase of lift tends to help with that. Now the cool thing is you can also use the pull-up assist bands for this. Now I'm not going to be using them since I'm focusing on the eccentric aspect of the lift. So I just want to highlight that part. Let me actually pull out here. We're going to put in a pull-up bar. It's going to be slightly different than the one. I have a second one right here in my door frame. I'm using the squat rack. This one's a classic. I'm going to go with this one actually because this is the one I have. And it's got 18% off right now. So let me actually highlight that. Let's highlight this bad boy for you guys. For the pull-up, you can just throw this right in the door frame. Super clutch, super versatile. You can do push-ups and stuff on it as well. So here we're going for 10 eccentric pull-ups. So again, what I'm looking to do is I'm using these plates to help me just kind of get up, and I'm focusing on the lower until I get all the way down to the end, reset, jump back up. 2, we're going for 10. The goal is a 3-second lower. So even on that one, I gotta slow it down a little bit. I can feel it. There we go. There's our 3. Got one more. So that one going 8. I can already start to feel it in my elbow a little bit. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna superset this. What's called a pendlay row. So it's similar to a bent over barbell row, but it has an exclusive focus on the lift and not worrying about the speed on the lower. And again, depending on what your goals are, guys, this may not be the best exact workout for you, but it's a great template to work off of. And that's where having a coach and a professional becomes really helpful to understand, hey, how do I have to modify this to get results for me and my goals? All right. So you're going for 8. We're going 3 by 8 on this day. I can already tell you from how my elbow's feeling. This one's going to be a modified day. Elbow's definitely feeling a little jacked up. That's another thing I can't stress you guys enough. I was talking about that before. Again, we have a plan. We write it down. Well, where we need to, you modify. You listen to your body. All right, so now we take a minute rest. Oh, what's going on, Evans? Merry Christmas, homie. How you doing? Thanks for dropping by saying, hey, how's your Christmas? So we got that one. All right, we're taking a minute rest. We're going to repeat that superset. And then honestly, we're going to skip one of the other supersets to get some more accessory work in to help out with some of the things that I think on my elbow, my shoulder might need some help. So with that being said, let's actually highlight. How you doing, by the way, Evans? How's your Christmas? Merry Christmas. All right, so I'm going to also highlight my regular Olympic barbell here. And we also got a set of cap plates. We got the bumper plates by Balance From, a great option as well. So I'm going to highlight the cap barbell. Under $200, great value in my opinion. And you got to invest in your stuff, guys. Like, that's something I can definitely recommend. Unless you have like a $100 budget, this may not be the best option. There's other things like resistance bands, pull-up bar, things like that can go a long way. All right, so again, I got 8. So I'm focusing on again the eccentric, the lowering phase. I'm not even worried about the concentric on this one. One more, y'all. Oh, yeah. Now we're going to get those pen leg rows. Not so good, but I don't want to put it in chat. I understand if you don't want to talk about it, man. My heart goes out to you, man. I hope things are okay. Hope things get better if they're obviously, from what it sounds like, not doing so great. Sending some love your way, Evans. Obviously, you don't have to go into anything in the chat. But if you want to share it, feel free to reach out. Even you have my email, personally reach out. That's the thing, guys. I want to create a community where we support each other. You know what I mean? I really mean that. Let's get a. All right. 2 down. 1 to go. Let's get it. You got it. Send my thoughts out to you, Evans. Also, let me know if you want to get in on the Santa race. We're doing the Santa race at the end of the workout. We'll back to pull up bar. And then I'm also at the end of, once the workout's done, I'm going to highlight some soft tissue recovery work, as well as highlighting some meal prep products and just things that I personally find to be very impactful for my meal prep, things I think you guys might find value from as well. All right, with that being said, we're going back to pull-ups, round 3. Again, we got 8 on the eccentric. Let's get to it, y'all. Work time. This is where that squeaky cheeks come in handy. Let me get some more of the squeaky cheeks going over here. Yeah, my hands are getting sweaty. Gotta keep them dry. Yeah, here we go. And again, if you guys can't do pull-ups, this is a great option. Even if you don't have the resistance band, just do the eccentric. Like, get your body up to the bar, and then just focus on the lower. So listen, I've taken clients from being able to do 0 pull-ups to being able to bang out a dozen. And this is one of the key instruments to that approach. One more, here we go. Woo. All right. Let's get our pen rows. You got another 8. Go time. Uh-oh, I moved a little too fast. I think I turned away from it. So the camera's like, hey, where'd you go? Don't worry, I'm here, y'all. I got you guys. All right, let's get our 8. Here's our 3 sets. So stay tuned, guys. Again, this workout might be a little bit less than an hour just because I'm modifying quite a bit. I'm already done with my main supersets of back and the posterior triangle on that side. So now we're going to go into arms. So we're going to do superset of dips and waiter curls. And then after that, we'll get into tricep kickbacks and alternating bicep curls. All right, so that means I'm going to swap out. For that, let me get my actual dip setup highlighted here. This is what's cool. Like, even if you don't have a Titan squat rack, most of the measurements are going to be universal. So make sure your squat rack has the right hole measurements for the Titan squat rack. But most of the time, they actually cross over really well. So you can use different brands. Oh, what's going on, Stephanie? Hey, hey. I see you. Merry Christmas. How's your Christmas, by the way? Thanks for dropping by saying hey. I see you logging that food. I see you getting that nutrition work in. That's what I like to see. So again, this is going to be another thing. Even for this one, I'm focusing on the eccentrics a bit more. With that being said, it's time to get to work. All right, we got 8. Again, with my elbow, I'm more so focusing on the eccentric. So up, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So again, y'all, this is the eccentric aspect. I'm not worried about the concentric, the lifting phase. I'm more focused on the lowering. All right, so now we're going waiter curls. We're gonna keep it light. We're going with 33 pounds. This is what I like. Let me actually highlight both flex adjustable dumbbells. I have a variety of different adjustable dumbbells that I work with, but I wanted to highlight to just compare to the Bowflex. They actually have a discount right now, so you guys might want to check that out. And being able, so again, we're going right here. All right, we're going to bump that up to 44. That wasn't too bad. Take a minute, get it again. How's everybody else doing? How's the Christmas? Let me know in the chat. Feel free to share what's going down, what's going on. Love to hear from you guys. Ooh, look at that. My smartwatch just let me know I got 10,000 steps. So that's also a great thing. I also love about the Dorello smartwatch is the notifications like, hey, I hit my 10,000 steps. Awesome. Being able to just keep that as a nice attainable or reachable goal. And you can modify that depending on where you're at as well. All right, let's see if I have anything else I'm going to highlight while we're getting this working. Now I got all that, I got all that. But yeah, I am going to highlight the smartwatch since it's getting me that data. And then we'll go back to our tricep dip. Look, and that's the other thing too. Again, I'm keeping track of my time. I know I got 10 seconds because of it. And then I can go right back into the work. Speaking of which, it's time to get back to our tricep dip eccentric focus. So again, that means I'm not worried about on the way up, I'm worried about on the way down. It's a 3-second lower. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Now we're going back to our waiter curls. We're bumping it up to 45. I'll highlight the dumbbells again. Now, well, I'll be honest. Bowflex are, I think, a bigger brand, so they kind of have the reputation. But my absolute favorite are the Flybirds. But you know what you're going to get? Come with a warranty that you can rely on. Beautiful. All right, so that's a good weight. Not too bad, especially for my elbow. Elbow's hanging in there. You're going to rest 1 minute. You're going to get that one more time back and forth. So again, this workout's actually probably going to be under 45 minutes. So then we'll get our Santa race on. I'll go over some of the meal prep checklist stuff, and then I might even do a second Santa race after that. So stay tuned for see what follows after the workout. All right, we got about 20 seconds. Stephanie, I got you in, girl. Got you, Stephanie. Got you in, Stephanie. Let's write that name now before I forget. And again, if you guys are watching on any other platform I'm streaming on, feel free to jump in as well. Hop on over to the Amazon link. I put the link in the description so you guys can check that out. Evans, I see you. I got you. All right, so this last set here. And we're going to go into one more tricep and bicep superset sequence, and then we're done. Woo. Let's get them curls, y'all. Let's see what we got. What is that? I almost died while doing my workout one day. It was a 15-minute workout. I'm still dead. I couldn't move the next day. And hey, that's kudos for you, Stephanie, for showing up and putting in the work. And that's where sometimes we can adjust, we can modify, we can dig into that. But kudos again. I gotta give you a round of applause for being willing to just show up and do that work. Especially, I know you got a busy schedule. All right, so now let's take a minute here, y'all. We're gonna go into last superset combo of the evening. We got tricep kickbacks. We got bicep curls. You're alternating. But that's an important point that you bring up, by the way, Stephanie, is like sometimes we push too hard and then we're like dead the next day and we can't get another workout or get active. So it's about finding that balance too, right? And that's even with the equipment I try and highlight, whether it's dumbbells, whether it's the dip bar, whether it's any variation of any of those things, is being able to have the option to intelligently, with a plan, strategize and then make modifications. That's the other thing too. Like I can write you up a textbook plan, but depending on how your body responds, we may have to modify. So also, let me pull up on the Bowflex ones to see if we have an inlink coupon here. I don't see an inlink coupon, but now the cool thing with the Bowflex, that's what I want to highlight, is even though these are the 5 to 55 or 52.5 pound dumbbells, they do have options that go above that. You can go to 90 pounds, which is cool. And like that's ones that I've used in the past as well. That right now I sold those, believe it or not, just because I thought I was actually going to get them in sooner. I'm actually manufacturing my own variations of different types of adjustable dumbbells. But I do like Bowflex's higher sets going up to 90 pounds as well. All right, so we're going to go tricep kickbacks first. Again, we're going 8 reps here, so we're not going high volume, kind of playing mid-range volume. Tricep kickbacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so now we're going to get our alternating bicep curls. 1, 2. And these are pretty smooth. The thing about adjustable dumbbells, though, for the most part, I have some that I've tried that are actually a lot more sturdy. They're going to have some kind of movement. They're not going to feel the same as like single dumbbells, but they're just so effective cost-wise and space-wise. They're just a way better financial and like space option. Unless you have like an unlimited budget. Then it may behoove you to get like individual like Cap or Amazon rubberized barbells, hexagon shaped ones, which I have here as well. I don't even have them highlighted. But those can be a great option as well. All right. So we're going to go 22, 22. Take a minute. And again, make sure you guys are hanging around. Once I'm done with these 3 sets, back and forth, we're going to get our Santa race on, y'all. Get my cool down. We'll get our Santa race on. Then I'll dig into some meal prep and some other nutritional products I think become really helpful. I'll even talk about it probably a little bit more tomorrow. Gina is going to join me for a stream. We shall see. We'll kind of take it from there. Now I'm looking for my water. Let's get that water, y'all. Then the key is putting the weights away at the end, too. Don't be that person. All right. Got to get after it, though, y'all. It's what time is it right now? It's 9:30, right? No. It's 10 o'clock. I'm going to be honest. I'm not like 100%. I don't want to do this workout right now, but I'm doing it because, again, I had a plan. And this was part of my plan. And that's the important thing. Sometimes you don't want to do this stuff. You just got to do it anyway. People ask me, oh, Mike, how are you so motivated? I'm not always motivated, honestly. I'm just disciplined enough and I show up enough that helps me stay motivated through these hard times. So that's the biggest thing I can recommend. And kudos to you, Stephanie, again, by taking action. Everyone out there that's getting their work in, taking action, is just move. Get some work in. Whatever that looks like. Some days are going to be easier. Some days are going to be harder. You got to keep it going. There's 8 and 8. All right. Take 1 minute. We got one more round, y'all. One more round. Then we're going to clean up. And get our Santa race on. Dig into, again, I got my meal prep checklist. Dig into a bunch of awesome nutritional stuff that can be helpful, as well as some supplements. All types of good fun. I might even throw the Oculus back on and do another round of boxing. If you guys want to see me use the Oculus Quest 2, that's been a fun toy I got for Christmas. A little gift from my wife. Thank you, Ash. And from myself, honestly. It's from both of us, right? Again, y'all, I don't even want to do this last set. I'm going to be transparent with you guys. But I'm just going to do it. Sometimes you just got to freaking do it. And that's the key. There's a really great quote. Shout out to my coach, Eric Harris, one of my coaches I work with. He's now a really good friend. And he shared this quote. It's like, until the unconscious becomes conscious, we'll continue to see things happen and think it's fake. I'm kind of paraphrasing, honestly, the quote a little bit. I think it's C.G. Jung, but it's a great point. It's like, hey, man, you're doing things where you're not even realizing. Like, oh, I'm tired. Yeah, you're tired because you're not moving, probably. And you're not going to bed, probably because you're not moving enough to make you tired, so then you don't go to sleep, and then you stay up, and then you feel tired throughout the whole day. When you could really just, it's all starting with that breaking that cycle kind of a deal. All right, last set. You got 8. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Last 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. It feels so good. Feels so good. That's the best feeling though, y'all. Like, especially on the days you don't want to work out and you finish. Man, I can't tell you how good that feels. All right, so done. So now we're gonna clean up, and it's Santa race time. Santa race roll call. Let's do it. Let's see what we got for the Santa race roll call. What I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight the blue mats. I'm actually going to do a little bit of a cool down on my Balance From mats. They actually have 42% off right now, so I'll kind of keep those highlighted while we're doing this, putting the weights away. And then let me know if you're still here, if you want to be in on the Santa race. Evans, Stephanie, I want to say Marina, and Caden. I believe those are everybody's names. And Steve C, let me know if you're here. If not, I'm taking your name off the list. With a shot now. So again, yeah, I got Caden, Marina, Steve C, Stephanie, and Evans. Who's here? Duck race or Santa race roll call time. If no one's here, then we're not going to get our race on, unfortunately. So we shall see. Let's see who's hanging out, who's actually hanging for the race. Far away. Oh, there we go. I see you, Evans. Evans is here. We need at least 2 people. Hopefully we got at least one more. Let's get at least one more person here. Get our duck race on. Get that duck race. And again, I wasn't sure if anyone was even going to be on right now because it is Christmas. So I appreciate you guys, Evans, Stephanie, everybody that joined. Appreciate you guys. Hopefully having a great Christmas. And also, I'll be back tomorrow with cousin Gina. That's kind of the game plan on my Coach Mike channel. So make sure you're giving that one a follow and staying tuned as well. Ooh, knock that boy over. Let's go last 45 way. Then we'll get our cool down over here, Evans. Let's see if we got anyone else. Is there no one else? I want to say that's from Gladiator, right? Maybe. Put this over here. I also got my Death Cycle 2. I'm gonna pull this bad boy out. Actually, I'll leave that one. We'll get into that a little later. Oh, Dana's here. I got you, Dana. All right, so we at least got our 2. Now, I'm gonna give it like 30 more seconds to see if anyone else is gonna show up for the duck race. Otherwise, Dana and Evans, it's gonna be you guys. I'm gonna screen share, and then I'm gonna get into my cool down, and we're gonna get into some of the nutritional stuff. I also wanted to say, I'm gonna highlight randomly, I got my new Sony a6000 camera and tripod setup. I'm gonna unplug this. Just don't worry about my wires getting all messed up. But again, I'm super excited about this bad boy. Leveling up the streaming quality for you guys. So I'm gonna actually set this puppy up over here in the background while I'm getting the duck or Santa race going, so we can actually see what I'm talking about here. And then this will hopefully be set up for our stream tomorrow, so you guys will see a difference in the quality of the camera. But as you can tell, I got the camera right behind me. Now what we'll do is I'm gonna throw in Evans and I'm gonna screen share really quick. Let's get our screen share on. So we got Evans and Dana. All right, we'll get the screen share going. And again, if you guys want in, get in, but race is about to go down. We throw in 60 seconds, set it up, shuffle it. Last call. Do a little last call here. So I'm really excited too about this camera because again, for anyone that streams or really just, even if you have like a high passion, you have a hobby for this and you wanted to level up the quality, this one, and honestly, I don't know that much about it. I actually got the recommendation from my brother or my cousin-in-law. Shout out to Josh, Gina's husband. He's a genius and just knows a lot in this space. So I highly trust and respect his opinion. All right, so with that being said, we're getting our duck race on, or our Santa race. Let's go. Race time. Let's cheer them on, y'all. Dana and Evans, we got the OGs in the chat. Let's see who wins it. And you guys already know the deal, right? You're just going to email me if you want the gift card, you want the nutrition course access, send it to lifeofafighter@gmail.com, and we will get you set up with either one. I'm going to just copy and paste that message in as well, just in case anyone's wondering. And then I'll hang on to confirm it. We'll get our cool down. We'll get into some of the other stuff. Oh, what's up, Stephanie? Stephanie, you missed the race. No. It's all good, though. It's all good. Maybe we'll do another one after we go through the nutrition and meal prep stuff. So we got about 15 seconds. Go, Santas, go. Go, Santas, go. All right, who we got? Who we got? I think Evans might pull it out. Oh, Dana's got it. Congratulations, Dana. All right, so congrats, Dana. Congrats, congrats, congrats. Get our congratulations on. So Dana, you know the deal. Shoot me an email, lifeofafighter@gmail.com. Let me know if you want the gift card or the nutrition package. We'll get you set up. I'll send it to you live right now. So let me pull up my Gmail so I can check that out. And while I'm doing that, I'm just going to kind of go through my cool down a little bit more. I'm actually going to highlight a new product that I got last week. I want to say it was last week, might have been the week before, and I just started using it this week. Is a Avon TENS unit. I can eat what I want today. Is my birthday today. I had tacos for breakfast just today. Happy birthday. And here's the thing. So, and to your point, like that's an important balance, right, Stephanie, is being able to enjoy your birthday, enjoy Christmas, enjoy those types of days, but not letting, oh, because I ate X, Y, or Z today, it's going to spill over into tomorrow. Having that enjoyment, but then also being able to then have enough like discipline to then kind of cut it off at that point and then continue to still enjoy things, but have a little bit more of a calculated plan. Happy birthday as well. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight the TENS unit, which I was just talking about. This thing is super cool. And it actually, Evans, I believe you got this, or you just said you ordered it. And the reason I like it is because the amount of channels and outputs that it has, 4 outputs as opposed to 2, and being able to have 8 pads on upwards as opposed to those two. So with that being said, I'm actually going to set this up so you guys can exactly see. I'm going to do one on my back and one on my elbow. Again, consult your physician, or if you have a physical therapist or anybody in that space. Don't just start randomly doing this stuff. I mean, you can do whatever you want, but like, I highly recommend talking to a medical professional before you just start, doing random things if you have an injury, because it may not be the best application, or it may have a contraindication based on something else that I'm unaware of, or that you may not kind of know of, or what's going on. So I'm gonna put these on my back, and then we're gonna put the other on my elbow. While I'm kind of finishing up the stream, we're gonna have these on. I realized I should have probably put the second one on, I think. It's literally this easy. Now the cooling. Now what I would also recommend is, I didn't order any gel. I do recommend having some gel you can use with these as well, just so that it's kind of easier to get them on and off, as opposed to like what right now. I mean, it still works, it's still effective, but over time it'll kind of accumulate, and then the gelling pad won't be as adhesive or effective. So having a gel that you can use on a continuous basis. Next time I stream with these, I'll drop that in there as well. And this one's going to go on my elbow. This is going to be part of the cool down. And then I'm also going to use some more soft tissue work. I'm going to use the vibrating foam roller, as well as the Vibe massage gun for my workout. So I'm going to kind of hit this bad boy right here. And then here's the cool thing. Again, y'all, hold this thing down. I'm going to hold the pad down so you can see the screen light up. You have the ability to select the mode, the time, the intensity, and the style within that mode, what kind of rhythm you want. And then this also has it broken down into like parts of your body. So it has back, it has shoulder, elbow, pretty much all the joints, knees, all that fun stuff. And then you can select it not only for, either a pre or post workout application, but also for a intro workout application, whether you're lifting weights or doing cardio, which I thought was a really cool option. So I'm kind of, putting it on right now. Now, while I'm doing this, I'm also going to kind of get my recovery on it and just kind of lay down and just put my feet up for 5 minutes, get the foam roller on the back of my neck, and be able to relax that way. And this is just a nice kind of hybrid combination I like to do. So then I'll also highlight the next level foam roller from Next Rhino. Oh, yeah. And now we're just going to chill, y'all. We're going to hang out for like 5 minutes. If you guys got questions, let me know. I can still see the chat from here. I have my phone so I can answer on Amazon. And then we'll also get into some of the meal prep and nutritional stuff that I think can be really helpful. But this is such an important piece that I struggle with myself, if I'm being transparent with you guys, to always prioritize the recovery at the end of the workout. Not just the workout itself, which is also honestly important, but also being able to prioritize the recovery and even the warm-up, and having the right kind of plan and time dedicated to both. Oh, that feels good. So now I'm just going to set a timer for 5 minutes. And as you guys can see, the 10 units doing its thing on my arm and just firing up some of the neurological triggering. So Dana, again, shoot me an email just so I know what to send you if you want the gift card or the nutrition pack. I'll have my email open right now. And again, what I'm using the foam roller for, it has 3 different settings from a vibration standpoint. So you go 1, 2, or 3. This is great for increasing blood flow, as well as you can stimulate something called the Golgi tendon apparatus, which can help either relax or stimulate what's called the myelin sheath, the sheath around our tissue. It also can help prime or relax the neurological signaling, so brain communicating to our muscles. So there's a lot of value in this. And if you have no idea what I'm talking about, don't worry, it's totally cool. Cool thing about this is they even have a little bit of a guide that walks you through some of the applications. And there's so much content, with myself included, the team here at LOF. What we try and put out is breaking down this kind of information so that you guys don't feel as confused with all this stuff. The next thing I want to highlight here is the Urban Fit Pilates ball. I actually have their full-size physio ball, but we also have the Pilates ball. Cool thing about the Pilates ball is this is a great, not only option for warming up, cooling down, but you can also use it during your workout. This can be done with soft tissue work, similar to a foam roller. You can actually swap this out and substitute it. But you can also use it, you can actually deflate the ball. And I've done this in different workouts. You guys have seen me do this probably if you've seen other workouts and other streams I've done, that you can deflate it and make a very unstable surface so that you can put your foot on it, you can put your hand on it, do squats, do push-ups, do different types of plank variations, and it increases the instability. By having an increase in instability, you can actually increase your body's response and the results that you'll get. Now, it's not equal across all different types of bowls, and even kind of speaking of the instability, I want to highlight, I have the Urban Fit wooden balance board, which I have right here on the wall behind me. You guys can see, and it's easy to store away. It doesn't take up a lot of space, but even that has some really interesting research and meta-analysis done behind unstable surface training and the benefits it can have, again, obviously on your balance, but also on muscular endurance, on muscular strength, as well as being able to help with fall prevention for the elderly, like 55 and older. Even if you're not 55 and older, like as we age, we're going to lose our balance. So being able to work that in as early as possible can have a massive impact, especially even for like youth and adolescents. That's a really, really impactful one that was brought up in the meta-analysis. And if you guys want more details, go to National Institute of Health. They have some great stuff on that. Or you can just comment, let me know. I'm happily going to dig into that. So I want to highlight that for you guys. So as I'm kind of finishing up, I have about 2 more minutes here. I'm going to highlight, this is one actually, so I want to highlight the Snugglepedic full body pillow. This one I have in the bedroom right now, and I've talked about it, I've shown it on different streams. This one, even in the cool down, this makes me think of self-care and recovery, because a full body pillow just levels up my sleep. Especially, I have a lot of back problems just from like years of fighting and having herniated discs in my lumbar and cervical spine. So being able to have my legs bent and having a pillow between my knees kind of helps my hips and my back and the positioning of my body. And it's just a lot easier from my experience to fall asleep when I actually have this. So similarly, like even in this position, see how I kind of have my knees at a 90-degree angle? I have the space between them about hip width. The full body pillow allows to help facilitate that while you're sleeping. So you take, again, a better quality night of sleep. And even if you're not using it in your bed, you have it on the couch. I mean, this thing's just, it's really cozy and it's warm. Absolutely loved it and recommend it for sure. But now I want to kind of dig into, let's talk about some of the meal prep also. I worked on, the workout stuff. I want to highlight some of the kind of like key things. And the first one I want to talk about is the Everly food sensitivity test. This is one that I really like to bring up as much as possible because the impact that this can have on our nutrition plan. So being able to realize, hey, what foods might you be sensitive to? What foods might be causing an inflammatory response? What are some things that if you avoid them, you'll actually feel better? And then you'll give your body some time, and then you may not actually have as much of a sensitivity. You can reintroduce it later. And then you'll actually get better results because of it. Because there's such a complex system going on in our body, and being able to have as much information as possible is really important. Now, the one thing I will highlight with this food sensitivity test is that it does not currently go to New York, New Jersey, and Rhode Island. So my Northeast peeps, unfortunately, in those 3 areas, 3 states, it's not currently available. I just want to give you guys a heads up on that. So it even says it when you click on it, but just a heads up in case you're just like looking at it, you don't really read. Sometimes I'm that person. This one has 35% off right now. So for $100, you can get 96 different foods tested to see if you have sensitivities to them. And I think you might be surprised. Like I know my business partner and I were surprised to see some of the things that came up on his test, especially. So with that being said, I wanted to start kind of the meal prep checklist with this as a kind of clutch component to that checklist. All right, so now I'm going to just kind of move a couple things. So I got my desk. Cycle 2, we'll talk about that on another stream for another day. But now I want to talk to you guys about more on the meal prep side of things. I'm actually going to highlight the Geek Chef air fryer toaster. I'm going to play a little bit of a B-roll. This one has 25% off still, which is absolutely awesome. I love to see that they've been keeping their 25% off as long as they have. Because I know sometimes companies will put it up for like holidays, and once they're over, boom, it's coming down. This one's been up for the last, I want to say, week. So take advantage of it because I don't know how much longer it actually is still going to be here. But let's pull up. Here we go. Boom, and then I'm going to share this puppy. Gonna mute that bad boy. So again, here you can see I'm using it with 2 of my favorite things actually for this. And this is like this is a pro tip, by the way, for meal prep. Bulk things together. So even though I'm not going to eat all those wings in one shot, I will put all of them in and heat and cook all of them up and then individually portion them out. And then I know I have you know, my macros dialed in, and then with the dehydrated mangoes, I like those as a snack, so I'll put them into like Ziploc bags or pre-portioned, again, containers, and be able to have them grab and go. The easier you make it for yourself, the more sustainable, the more likely it is you're going to have success with it. So being able to have the Geek Chef, you can put a bunch of things in there. You can even have like different layers. So I can have some wings dehydrating on the bottom. The mangoes dehydrating on the bottom. I could have wings going above that, or I'd probably do it in the opposite order because they can drip as well. But even the space of it, I could probably have had the mangoes going as well as the wings at the same time and have a nice little flavor profile combo. I'm actually going to try that. I'm just thinking about that. But that's like a really big one, I would say, on my pro tip. Another one, speaking of like pro tip and like doing like massive bulk kind of stuff, is the crock pot. So you can do a few things with a crock pot. I think the two obvious ones, one, set it and forget it for that day. So before you leave in the morning, kind of have all your ingredients, throw it in, put it on the slow cook. And then when you come back at the end of the day for dinner or whatever it is that, you know, whenever you get home, you'll have it pretty much ready to go and you don't have to really stress or worry about it. Now for the price point, for under $100, this is a great option and I think a great resource to have as well. Now, what I'll also say is another option you use, again, going back to the bulk side of things, get a bulk prep of like chili or pulled chicken, whatever you're going to do, and then just, again, portion it out in different containers. And then this can go really well. This can be a nice combo with, let me see if I actually had it. I don't know if I highlighted the Instapot as well. Because the crock pot, Instapot, I have both, and even a rice cooker. Like using all of those things. I get all this stuff fired up at the same time, and it is clutch. Ooh, that's actually another great option, is the Traeger Smoker. This one I want to highlight really quick for you guys. And I actually just recently shot a B-roll on this. So I think I should have it. And this one is, I have the 34 series, and I absolutely love it. It's honestly just a lot of fun to use, if I'm being honest with you guys, and that's why I like it. But this makes like meal prep also easy because I can fit so many different things in this bad boy. I'll even have like meat going on there, but then I've also had a cast iron skillet in there, and I've had veggies going with like lentils and beans, and then I'll mix and match different things. So you can take care of multiple meals in one shot with this. Now again, it's wintertime, but like this is something and that's the cool thing, is you can like kind of set it and forget it. Right here you can see the hopper. This is where you put in the wood pellet. That's basically the fuel. You just have to have it plugged in. There's no fire or gas or anything like that you directly have to worry about. That's kind of taking care of, the fire's taking care of its own with the wood pellets. And you just literally turn it to the temperature you want, you leave it, and the wood pellets automatically flow in to maintain that temperature. You can even set up the probe that it naturally comes with. I've also talked about from Inkbird, different probes that I like that can be helpful here. And look at all that space. This is why I like it. Again, you can have burgers going, hot dogs up top, you can have corn, you can have veggies. I can even have a iron skillet in here, having all types of sides going at the same time. There's so much room. Like you could literally, I banged out an entire week's worth of meal prep all in one shot with this. One of the other things I like about it, and that's a little for the oil and the grease to kind of fall down, so you actually kind of not letting it cook in those greases, kind of saving yourself on calories as well, which is a really nice benefit. And the other thing I like about this is the flavor you can add from the wood pellets themselves. So by having different types of wood pellets, I like to go with the signature blend, and the signature blend is great because it can go with pretty much any food. You can do meat, you can do seafood, you can do vegetables, you can even bake like bread and do different types of baking on this bad boy, which is really cool. And the signature blend goes really well with that. And there's a different type of variety of blends you can get. I stick with the Traeger brand just because it's obviously considered in fat and the factor of the wood pellets, the sizing and everything that goes along with it. That's just me. So those are some things I just want to touch on, guys. Again, I'm not going to hang out that much longer. I want to touch on some of my cheat sheets. Actually, I will highlight the Vitamix. This is another one, dude. Like, I can't emphasize, like, I don't even fully maximize the Vitamix, by the way. Like, we use it for like chilies and soups and stuff, as well as protein shakes. We use it to make like help break down those protein shakes and then turn them into frozen popsicles in our popsicle molds. But like, there's so many things you can do with this because you can heat up or cool down. Like, I don't even use it to make ice cream. You can make amazing ice cream. You can do basically just banana-based ice cream and then add in different flavors, do like PB2 and stuff, and have peanut butter banana ice cream, which is delicious. But I just haven't made that. And that's actually, I'm going to do another like meal prep video where I just exclusively actually show you guys me doing it. But I just wanted to talk about these products and highlight them for you a little bit. But yeah, with that being said, that's pretty much going to do it because it's about 10:20 at night here. It is Christmas. I'm pretty tired after a long day, a fun day, but still a long day. Just having a great old time with the kids and my family and just enjoying. So getting workout, pushing through. I appreciate you guys. I will be back tomorrow on the Coach Mike channel. If you guys haven't followed at this point, you're watching, it's greatly appreciated if you follow. If you guys are watching on any of the other platforms, please hop over to Amazon. Give me a follow over here as well as on the Coach Mike channel. And that is pretty much going to do it, y'all. Cheers. Merry Christmas, everybody.